Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. Hopefully you had a productive week and that you're looking forward to get your weekends started, but first a brand new challenge is upon us and we have the return of the fleet challenge. So as always I'll cover the modifiers and the feats and then show you the battles. So I've got I think 5 battles in total today. So the first 2 will be for those of you that you have a fully loaded fleet, so you can do on autoplay or get the max rewards. For those of you that maybe have a bit lesser fleets, I'll do 3 separate battles as well for each of the feats, so hopefully something will help you out to get max crate today. There'll be 2 chapters below if you want to skip through as usual. Otherwise, let's go ahead and remind ourselves the modifier for Jakku, for the fleet. The last stand, so whenever ship's protection reaches 0%, they gain retribution. Whenever they fall below 50% health, they gain defense up. And finally, whenever they fall below 25%, they gain damage immunity. Now, this damage immunity can be dispelled. And also, if, for example, ship is above 25%, didn't get damage immunity yet, it just gets one shot, it will just bypass that. So it's not really like a savior mechanic from that point of view. And then the second bit of this modifier, from deflector screen, at the start of each tank's turn they gain potency up. Whenever they critically hit, they also gain protection up for 2 turns. So a little bit of extra durability, I guess, for tanks. The odds, we finally get the good modifier for ourselves. So this is the one where rebels crit, they can attack over and over again, especially Outrider that deals I think damage is it 4 times on its basic. It's like just a machine gun. You will see it's crazy with this modifier Outrider. And then the modifier for resistance, so whenever they resist they gain heal over time, and then whenever they gain a buff they gain stacking potency, critical chance, critical damage, and as well 10% per meter. Now normally I would go like meh with this modifier, but remember we do have to stall this one out to gain stealth 10 times. That's one of the feats. Apologies for the spoiler. And while I was trying to delay the battle, at some point even the Star Fortress on the enemy side just literally started like critting for 150k, and I'm like, what's going on here? And that's what's actually happening. Okay, so let's look what feats we have to do. So we have to win with 5 rebel ships. Obviously we got plenty of rebel ships, whether you have Home 1 or Profundity, hopefully shouldn't be too difficult. Then we have to do an Undersize squad. Now this means that you cannot use any reinforcements, but you can still have 3 in the starting lineup, and then as well gain stealth 10 times. It's really the stealth maybe that needed a little bit more attention, but again I found a way to auto stealth as well. So speaking of auto, let's get auto battles out of the way first. So the first thing I did was just chuck my Profundity in just the starting lineup, putting in Ghost as well as Phantom. Maybe we can get Stealthy done as well. But just see how quickly, look at the Outrider going. It's just going and going and going because it's critting so much on its basic, and within like 40 seconds. Ultimate already charged. Check this out, guys. before you bring in first reinforcement, ultimate already done, because Outrider is just going bananas here because of the modifier. It's acting, I guess, like Sabine in Conquest, just constantly creating. So yeah, I defeated these guys too fast on autoplay before I got the stealth feat done. So anyway, we have to do the Undersize and the stealth. So for that we'll be using Executor, just the starting lineup of these guys, hit full auto, and same thing, we'll get the Undersize feat done because we're not using any reinforcements, and we also get stealth feat done because whenever bounty hunter allies are critically hit, Xanadu Blood is gaining stealth. That's pretty much it. Just before I hit auto, I wanted to make sure I get mark on the X-Wing and then just hit full auto, and you should be good to go here. So yeah, says here every time our guys are getting crit, Xanadu Blood, gaining stealth, and then obviously we do have very tanky Houndstooth in there. Tanking, no issues. All these hits, they can't really do a whole lot. We got Contract Trigger already, so now we're just kind of waiting for ultimate to get going. So when they did bring in their Falcon, I just made sure I took manual control just again to make sure I do mark Falcon but I guess he couldn't do that much damage anyway. There we go, Death Star unleashed, we got our ultimate, and now just to finish off this battle, and we should be good to go hopefully here with the stealth feat in this one as well. Finish off comeuppance that's totally bugged here. That's still totally bugged in these challenges, same like Star Fortress, they don't do a whole lot. And this completed the stealth as well as the undersize feat on full auto, so max crate in 2 battles on auto and you are good to go. Now obviously if you don't have Profundity, if you don't have Executor, then I have 3 different battles. So first we'll just do home 1. As you can see, my home 1 is like year 9 there. So here I just kind of start off with these guys. I had to restart I think 3 times until my Outrider survived the opening sequence, because like it almost feels like with home 1 you need Outrider and Y-Wing both alive so they can kind of keep healing up whenever you're critting and things like that. And then the name of the game is just stall the battle until you get stealth 10 times, I guess. But yes, spoiler alert, I wasn't able to get stealth actually done with this one, so I did another battle for stealth as well. But I think it's quite likely you can also get stealthy done with the rebels. I just personally during my run I was not able to do it. Bringing in Cassian just to get rid of all the buffs and everything so he can finish off X-Wing so it doesn't daze one of our guys. But otherwise, yeah, just as you can see, we're kind of staying alive. There we go, we got stealth ability here on Cassian, so that's now stealth 2 times. Again, no feat tracker, right? You have to like keep a mental check on how many times you got it. I thought I wasn't actually close, but I did get I think 8 times in this battle in the end when I was watching a recording, so I was really close actually to getting it done as well. So maybe if you'd swap around your reinforcements a little bit, I don't know, maybe you could get a stealth more times than 8 that I got in this battle. So again, home 1 could potentially get stealthy done. If not, don't worry, I've got as well another option for you to get stealth. I'm gonna bring in Ghost, and similar, we can just target somebody, so that's now stealth 4 times. And now just kind of getting to our ultimate if we can, so we can then reset our cooldowns on our guys so we can use stealth again. There goes stealth now 6 times already. So I was quite close actually, but the thing is, I noticed if you stall the battle too long beyond your own ultimate, then Radis pulls out their ultimate. So it's kind of a balancing act. There you go, that's stealth 8 times. It's kind of a balancing act here if you are using home 1 versus these guys instead of Profundity, that you just kind of a little bit, you know, win before they turn the tables on you. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to stall anymore longer. I think I would just need 1 more turn there to get stealthy done as well. Now, because I wasn't able to do it, at least I got a rebel feat done. So here I'll be doing Chimaera with Empire Sea Fleet, and we'll be utilizing their Scimitar that's got an ability to put everybody in stealth except the target ally. So the goal here really is to use the stealth ability 3 times with Scimitar after you comes in as a second reinforcement. There you go, Vader, barely hanging on for his dear life. But anyway, let's just go ahead, spread the target lock, I guess, and then bring in our trusty defender here. Iden in this account is only gear 12, so you don't need like a high gear Iden for this to work. But anyway, let's get a stun there, and let's go ahead and dispel all those buffs so they stopped gaining foresight. And we'll just keep start pinging away there at X-Wing. Let's go ahead, heal up, because TIE Advance not looking too good right now. Let's go ahead, dispel Retribution. Alright, and we'll just keep going after Y-Wing. Keep going, almost there, almost got him. That's fine, we can take a hit. There we go, X-Wing down, perfect. Now for second reinforcement, you will want to bring in Scimitar. And now we are going to go ahead and target our TIE Defender. So that's stealth used first time. So we just have to use it 2 more times, and that will complete the stealth feat. I'm just gonna go ahead here again. Not gonna use ultimate yet, right? I have to stall the battle to get the stealth feat done. There goes my TIE Bomber. That's okay. We'll just keep pinging away at their Star Fortress. They're bringing in Falcon. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna let's go ahead, heal up TIE Advanced actually, I think. So I decided to nuke Falcon out of here, and let's go ahead and remove Retribution. from Star Fortress. Luckily with the damage immunity, it kind of allows you to stall a little bit longer. I'm gonna bring in now as well a gauntlet just to get some protection up. There we go. All right, and let's go ahead and use stealth the second times. So this is now stealth 8 times, I believe. So I just have to use it one more time. So at this point, I'm just gonna like stalling. There we go. They got a reinforcement in, perfect. And let's go ahead and just do an AoE. All right. Yeah, finish off comeuppance. Let's get a stun on Poe. Oh, there you go. That's what I was saying before. Like if you stall too long, they're gonna pull out their ultimate. But luckily, you know, it's 5 versus 1 stealth ability used there. The third time with Scimitar, just on time, so we can now just go ahead and finish off Poe's X-Wing, and this now completed stealth. So again, I got close with home one. I wasn't able to get stealth feed done, but then at least I can show you a different option of getting the stealth feed. And for the Undersize, Malevolence is great for this just because we keep summoning vulture droids, and vulture droids obviously don't count against Undersize feats. So, you know, we got basically an endless supply of vulture droids that we can summon with our Malevolence. Let's get Buzzies going. I'm just gonna go ahead and get as well the overcharge buff going just to boost our defense and damage. Let's go ahead now apply the buzz droids on everybody. All right, okay, let's go ahead after X-Wing as always first. I'm just gonna speed up the footage because it'll take a couple of minutes to burn through these, but yeah, Malevolence is a pretty safe option. At least I personally didn't have any issues with it. Let's go ahead and start putting hits over there. Now that X-Wing lost the damage immunity, we should be able to finish. They got a heal. All right. Okay, finish off the first tank, finishing off X-Wing, going after Star Fortress. There we go. Come on. Lost Sunfac. That's okay. That's actually good because now we can summon another vulture droids instead. So I'm actually glad that they took a Sunfac already because this will now be a lot faster. With more vulture droids, more assists and everything. Clear off the foreside, get some buzzes on X-Wing. There we go, bomb, bomb. There we go, even bypass the damage immunity there on X-Wing. So actually the Undersize feed seemed pretty straightforward for me by using Malevolence. Alright guys, so that's all what I wanted to share with you in today's video. So 5 battles in total, a bit more than usual just because I had to play around. And you can get max rewards in full auto with Profundity and then Executor. If you have just more of these starting fleets, you don't have all the legendary capital ships yet, at least with the basic ones, you can still get it done. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.